Dale, 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 soccer.
Soccer.
Dale, soccer y fútbol. Dale, 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 soccer. Dale, soccer y fútbol. Look.
Mira qué lindo, mira.
Oh my gosh, it matches our logo.
Yes.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to episode 3. We're still here. Dude, this is serious.
I can't believe it. We are consistent.
We're wearing different colored t-shirts this time.
We are wearing...
I got to the office, and you're going to see it on the social media, on the socials. We took a video of it. This guy, I got to the office, and there was a table full of merch. It was fantastic. There's a bunch of T-shirts and hoodies, and we're going to have hats
and
mates.
We are. I was not going to say this in the beginning.
Okay.
I was just gonna do a thing, but throughout this episode, at some point, we're gonna give away some stuff.
Okay.
But we're not gonna tell you. You gotta listen, because at some point of the show,
we're gonna select.
We're gonna say what they have to do in order to.
Do you know what they're gonna do? I mean,
no, I'm gonna figure it out through the show.
You figure it out through the show?
Yeah, I don't know yet, but throughout the show, we're gonna figure it out.
What are you doing there? What is that?
I'm drinking my yerba mate.
Yerba mate, everybody.
My yerba mate.
Welcome, bienvenidos, bem-vindos, because we're in Orlando, there's a bunch of Brazilians. Bem-vindos
Are you sure that's how you say it?
Episódio, sim, bem-vindos.
Are you sure?
That's how you, I looked it up on Google Translate, bro. Eu falo português, irmão.
Você fala português.
Eu sou um argentino que fala português. No. I'm an Argentinian that speaks Portuguese, a little bit of Portuguese.
Look at that.
Welcome to our episode 3. We've titled this episode "The Battle of the Leagues."
Battle of the
Leagues.
The Battle
of the Leagues.
That's great. That's a great name. How did you come up with that name?
We literally spent 10 minutes figuring out what we were going to call it, because the names before that was...
What were you going to call it before? Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it, but it was a bad name. And my wife and Eric's wife told me not to use... We were going to call it something different.
We will never say. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
No, we'll never say it.
You guys, we're so grateful that you're following us on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and TikTok.
We just passed
300.
Oh my God.
300.
That's 300 people.
We have a little thing we can do like this.
Yeah.
Mira, bobo. Mira, bobo. Anda para allá, bobo. Anda para allá.
If you thought we were a little bit unbearable, get ready.
It's gonna go next level. Next level.
Oh my goodness.
So, like I said, we have a lot of new followers on social media. We got a bunch of people that have commented, and we want to before.
What social? Like maybe people don't even know that we're social.
We're on Instagram.
We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok.
We're on Facebook too.
Facebook. What's Facebook?
Some people use it.
Yes.
Some 40-somethings use it.
TikTok, and then we're on YouTube. A lot of people commenting on YouTube.
Oh my gosh,
thank you.
It's so cool.
Thank you. Yes, very cool.
We're very grateful for that. One of the guys that follows us on YouTube, his name is Devin. He's from Nashville. We gotta shout out to you because your team kicked ass a couple days ago.
Yes.
Like destroyed Minnesota. Yes. They're into the semifinals of the Leagues Cup. We'll talk about that later, but there you go.
Yeah, good job, Devin. Good job.
Devin has a channel. It's called...
Oh, yes!
Okay, that was annoying.
Yeah,
that's
that
too
was
loud.
That's too loud. Yeah. Devin has a channel called Yerba Mate Power, all right, on YouTube. Everyone needs to go check it out. Yerba Mate Power, or if you're American, Yerba Mate Power.
Devin, I'm so glad he started this.
I know.
It's so cool. I had it in my heart to do something about mate for years, and I never did. And I'm so glad that you did.
His Instagram is great. It's got a bunch of tips on how to prepare mate. It talks about he actually looks through different types of mate, yerba, and stuff like that. The tea.
That's great.
And he checks out different ones, and it explains what the water temperature should be. It's fantastic. He's actually American, and he's married to a girl from Argentina, from Tucumán.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he's great Spanish too.
Great Spanish, absolutely. Yeah.
Talking about great Spanish and talking about yerba. Did we get other comments about either us not being Spanish or yerba?
We got before we continue the episode, I would like to officially do a miniature ceremony.
Okay.
Like how the Oscars and the Golden Globes and everything. I just got back from LA, so I'm really like Hollywood right now.
Wow.
Man, thank you.
Oh, we gotta stop it.
You have to press the button twice, bro.
Yeah, I got it.
I would like to, in this beautiful occasion, I would like to present ourselves with the first ever Troll Award for our first trolls ever. Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You deserve it.
By the way, this trophy, I pulled it out of Eric's office. It says 2018 it's Eric Bernhardt Panic Attack Champion. This guy got a trophy for having panic attacks. So here in Soccer is Futbol podcast, we not only address soccer, we also address
mental health. Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. It's a real thing, and this is why, you know.
Well, I had a buddy of mine that I was going through a lot of panic attacks in that year.
Can you zoom in?
And this buddy of mine, and that
right
instead of helping me and like being there for me, that just showed up in my house one day.
That's so good. That's a true friend right there.
That's it.
So what I would like you to do, if you don't mind, is I would like you to accept this award. I'm going to give it to you, and you do an acceptance speech, and I'll do a quick one real quick.
Yes, yes.
All right. Here you go. And now, for the first troll award ever, Eric Bernhardt. Go ahead.
I would only like to say this.
¿Qué mira, bobo? ¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo. Anda para allá.
Kemiraz Bobo. I would like to thank. I want to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press. I want to thank my family, my wife Andrea. I want to thank my parents in Texas, and I'm very grateful for this award, and I accept it on behalf of socceresfutbol.com/trolls. Thank you very much.
Well, what did they say? I mean,
so we have. Okay, I'm actually gonna call out the. Hold on, 'cause I got my notes right here. Everyone go on Instagram and look up @CBBKNC. This guy's a Colombian, and he said he called us gringos, trying to be Latin Americans.
Well,
he
flattered.
thought we were gringos. Which is pretty flattering because, you know, it's good to be called a gringo. You know.
Yeah. I am an American.
I'm an American too.
From the South.
South American. Yeah.
From the South.
So we got that's one of our trolls. And then what I like about this whole troll culture now is that this guy called us out, and immediately afterward, this other guy @Jason Amico, we're calling you out. Thank you, dude, for taking care of us.
He should be getting the award.
He should be getting the award for trolling the troll, which was amazing.
Yeah.
He came over to our defense, and we're grateful for that because people are arguing about us.
Well, there's this other guy that said probably the most accurate thing, and he said,
I have the username, by the way.
Well, yeah, I mean, but he said the most accurate thing about us. He's like, these guys look like they've never played soccer before.
That guy's username is @JuiceCasillas. Juice Casillas.
I think we prove you wrong right now.
All right, go ahead. Bring it over here. Bring
should we do Qatar final, or should we do Qatar not final?
Let's do Qatar final. Here we go.
Qatar final.
All right, Juice Casillas, this is for you.
This is for you.
Here we go.
For the people that have never.
That think we never played?
Hey, if we break something,
it's okay.
Podcast is over.
Whatever.
Okay, so here we go. How many?
Throw it at me first.
No, I'm gonna hit. I'm going for it. I'm gonna just hit it.
I think we do 3 in a row. If we do 3 in a row,
it's all on you.
Listen, if we do 3 in a row, we're official soccer players.
Okay, on the first try.
Yes, ready? Go.
Okay. We did it 3. We did 3. We hit it 3 times.
We did it. 3.
Should we try it again?
Let's try it again. Try it again. But hacelo bien. We did 3. We did.
That was 4.
5.
Or 5.
That was
5? That's
5
it.
in a row. 5 in a row.
Take it.
Thank you very much.
Take it.
@Juice Casillas, we play soccer, my friend. We play soccer. Thank you very much.
If I play on
we'll be here all week.
FIFA on PlayStation, that counts too, right?
That does count. Absolutely. I even responded. I say
esports, baby.
We're gonna get sued for
no
that.
Esports. It's a thing. Not EA Sports. Esports.
Don't say that.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. All right. So we have been. So I want to thank you for pointing out the painfully obvious. No shit. We're not soccer players.
Right.
We talk about soccer like most people talk about soccer. I'm a cyclist, and you're a marketing guru.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what.
Uh-huh.
We probably love soccer more than that guy.
I think we do.
That's all we do.
We have a podcast. What do you got, sir?
Yeah, we're like spending our free time doing this. Like, Seriously.
I love that we're trolling the troll.
We're such a inception trolling.
Give me that, bobo. Give me that.
Last thing before we jump into soccer. The last thing they said. We got to figure that out.
I know, it's okay.
We got one other guy. We got.
But this same guy called us machistas, macho men, which I was like, all right,
macho man. Okay, cool. But no.
I killed him with kindness. I said to him, you know what? He's from Colombia, and the Colombia game was about to happen, and I was like, you're from Colombia? Cool. I hope Colombia wins.
Oh, and I woke up to watch that game, but we want to talk about it in a second.
Can't believe that.
Last thing, and then we move on.
Put this right here.
We had another guy, and shout out to them. We've been talking about mate.
Yes.
And if you're watching this and your love for the game develops, well, we've accomplished our goal because we want to share football with everybody, and we hope that you start to love it and to like it and all of that. But we also are talking a lot about yerba mate. Okay?
Yes.
And yerba mate, it's very important for our culture.
It is.
Okay, if you're Argentinian, Paraguayan, Uruguayan,
Brazilian even.
Brazilian
South
too.
Brazilian. Chimarrão.
Yeah.
It's called chimarrão.
They don't call it machi.
Because I speak Portuguese.
Oh, sorry.
Portuñol.
Anyways, they were saying...
Brasil decide que
they were saying how mate is not supposed to be... Mate is supposed to be shared.
Right. We got
and
called
that
out.
is completely accurate.
We got called out.
Okay, so mate...
I'm okay with that.
The way mate works, okay, this is... And correct me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
Because I didn't grow up like in Argentina. I moved back here.
You didn't grow up or you didn't grow up?
I didn't grow up.
I didn't grow up.
Listen.
Inglés sin barreras.
I didn't spend most of my childhood.
I didn't spend. Okay.
In Argentina, you could be walking in the middle of the street drinking your mate, and somebody could be like, "Hey, can I get the next one?" Like complete stranger, and that is totally normal.
Yeah.
That you're like, yeah, sure. Here you go. And
it's designed to be shared.
It's designed to be shared.
And we got called out for that. And let me find out who they use while you're talking.
But the reason we do it is because actually we're really good friends. And this is really supposed to bring people together, start conversations. We don't need mate to be more friends. Also,
hey, you're getting deep, bro.
I will never drink out of a Boca Juniors mate cup.
Until when?
Okay? I will never do that. And he'll probably will never drink out of a River Plate one.
Until when?
Also, last thing,
I
hate his yerba. The yerba that he uses sucks.
What? Okay. You don't like Pasadito?
No. Mine is much better, or at least to my taste.
I can't believe it.
So we forget about the whole thing. But listen, yes, it's gonna happen. Are we gonna share? Are you gonna share mate now so that?
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Number one, I'm offended because I thought you liked Pasadito.
No, I lied.
I thought that you enjoyed that shit about. Apparently not. But that's fine. I get it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you one.
I already got yours ready.
We're just gonna switch.
We're just gonna do that.
We're just gonna switch. Hold on. Hold it.
I just don't want to touch your logo. Your water's not hot enough.
It's your water. This is your facility.
Well, no, your water's. I don't know.
My water's cold. Dame otro más. Another one, please. It's actually pretty good. So we do wanna say thank you for those that called us out about sharing mate.
Well, thank you for commenting. Thank you for commenting at all. Like that was great. It's been great to interact with people.
It's been wonderful.
I don't believe like people are actually enjoying the show, which is amazing to hear.
I know.
And we love your input. Tell us more. Tell us. Not just like we're glad that you're enjoying it, and we're having so much fun too.
This is actually just a project on fun.
But we want you to tell us more, like topics. We have a topic that we're going to address eventually.
Yeah.
The one with
youth soccer.
The youth soccer.
There's so many people have been reaching out about that. They've been asking us. Eddie Brown and is in Utah.
Yeah, Utah.
He reached out. I got my buddy Kevin, my buddy Joseph, also De Paula, who's in North Carolina. All these parents are talking about how soccer for kids is so expensive.
Yes.
Even Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yes. So we're gonna
full episode. We got a lot to talk about, bro.
Full episode. So anyways,
that'll be next.
We'll close this section by saying continue to write. We'll put the
Yeah, we'll
the
put the
handles
social media and
on there.
everything. Yeah.
And send us messages, emails, anything you want to help us get better, as we go through this and as we continue to do episodes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. Absolutely. So, what is Messi?
No, that was the
What is
wrong
Messi?
one.
What is Messi? So, I got everything that is amazing and awesome in soccer happened this past weekend, in terms of Women's World Cup and in terms of Leagues Cup. And I would like to publicly applaud you. Not good. Applaud you. What did you do on? Was it Saturday? Was it Friday morning?
Yeah, no, Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. What did you do?
I could have been sleeping, but I woke up early, very early, and I watched the Colombia women's soccer team. I wanted to support Colombia as their only remaining South America team.
Yes.
Actually, our only remaining America team.
Yeah, absolutely.
In general, South and North.
They did so good.
And
It's just,
yes, but
Frustrating.
I want to apologize to Colombia because this is what happened. When I sat down to watch it, we had just scored. Colombia had just scored the first goal. And I was so excited.
Did you jinx it?
And then the second,
Did you mess it up?
Yeah, they tied and they went over. Like, I was like, it's my fault. It's my fault, so I want to apologize. Perdón en Colombia.
¿A qué hora?
Paisa, perdón.
What time did you? Ush, que berraquera, paisa.
Sí, sí,
What
qué
time did you-
pecado, pues.
What time did you sit down to watch the game?
I don't remember. It was like 2 minutes after they scored.
Okay.
It was pretty early.
Okay.
I watched the first.
Because I remember 2 minutes after they scored, the thing went downhill quick.
Yeah, man. I don't
This
know.
is what happens when you watch women's soccer, bro.
I mean, when I do, apparently.
What have you learned? Your lesson is that you have to watch women's soccer more often. You can't just watch it once in a while now that you're doing a podcast.
Well, that's another thing. So what just happened here is we developed una ¿cómo se dice en español?
What?
Una cábala.
Yes. Ritual. Yeah, like a ritual.
No, I don't know. Well, yeah, a ritual.
Yeah,
so,
like a.
So you know that how there's
like
people
a good luck, like a good luck charm.
like there's people that'll wear the same hat for whatever.
Yeah,
They'll
what's-
sit on the same couch.
Can somebody
they'll do
tell
this.
us what that is on the YouTube comments later or on Instagram? Tell us what that is. What,
In English, how do you say
How
that?
do you say that? In Spanish, we say cábala, which is like a ritual that you do, like if you put on a sneaker a certain way, or you wear a certain like underwear or shirt. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I know. For example, you don't wear the Argentina shirt
Never.
in the game. You never
Never.
wear it. You have
Never
it
wear
in your
it.
hand.
I never wear it. You know when I wear it? At the end of the game.
When we win or
When
we
we
lose.
win. When we win. If
Okay.
we don't win, I throw that shit on the side.
One thing remember when we were playing and we brought the
The World Cup.
we brought it inside the house. The
Yes.
second we brought it inside the house, Argentina was winning 2-0.
I remember
And then
that.
the second we brought it in,
remember that.
we got tied. It was in the Holland game. That's why I left the house.
That's when you went to mow the lawn.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was like, we messed it up. It was
He's
my
like,
fault, bro.
I'm gonna go cut the grass. I'm done.
It
I
was our
like,
fault. It was for
"You
bringing
can't
this into the
leave
house.
right now.
So anyways, what were we saying?
Talking about cábalas.
So yes,
Rituals.
So
What that word-
I need
what's
to
that word?
change that with the women's soccer, and I need to do it with another Colombia game. So whenever Colombia plays next for women,
Yeah.
I will be developing something that'll bring
new-
de-jinx it.
A new like
De-jinx
de-jinxing vibe.
De-jinx it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. You guys, France is out. Y ya lo ve. Y ya lo ve.
El que no salta es un francés.
Y ya lo ve. Sorry, we're kind of excited that France is out. No offense to the French. I have a lot of French friends.
We'll be nice to.
I have some friends.
We'll be
from
possibly
France.
nice to every other country, except for France, right?
Yeah, it's just
For a couple of years.
we got our butts kicked last time, and then now for us to win against France in the final,
Yeah.
it's just we kind of like have inherited this rivalry. So France is out on PKs, on penalty kicks, and let me tell you something. This was the longest penalty kick shootout in men or women's World Cup history ever. 20 PKs were shot.
I couldn't believe it.
20 penalty kicks.
I couldn't believe it.
How can people miss so many times? I was like, yo, what's going on, dude?
Well, it was.
Was it you again? Were you watching the game?
No, I
Did
did
you
not
jinx
watch
it?
that game. There was other. there was the Copa Libertadores that happened that both my team and your team went to penalty kicks. Mine got eliminated, yours didn't. And my team was the opposite. Our penalty kick
Rivera
thing,
went home.
nobody missed.
Yeah.
Nobody missed,
But then they canceled one of them.
They canceled one of the
because
goals we scored. Yes,
the field
was
condition.
It was so bad.
That's Libertadores for you, man. You can't trust those tournaments. So in the women's soccer, Japan is out. Sweden moves to semifinals. I don't like Sweden. Being from United States, being American, I was upset that Sweden eliminated U.S. So when I saw Sweden move into the next level, which beat Japan, I was kind of pissed.
Yeah.
You know, it sucks. And then, of course, England eliminated Colombia because of you. Because of you. I'm
sorry.
You managed to ruin the hopes of an entire nation. I hope you're proud.
Oh, my goodness.
I hope you're proud. Morite! So, so women's soccer, tomorrow we have the women's soccer semifinals. It's gonna be these are gonna be good games.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Sweden and Spain semifinals, and then Australia versus England. And I'm telling you, I'm rooting for. I mean, you tell me who do you want from Spain between Spain and Sweden? Because you may like Sweden. I don't know.
No, Spain all the way.
I mean, you look kind of Swedish.
I think you look kind of Swedish.
That's kind of, me saying that, right? It's kind of like the teapot.
Yeah,
the
no, I mean,
whatever.
Spain all the way.
Spain all the way. Madre patria.
Joder, tío.
Joder, tío. Hostia. And what about Australia and England? Easy.
Australia.
Was that what you were going to say? Or
yeah.
did I just change
No, because I want to say that England.
I would love to see, and I'm a big England fan. I love England, except when it comes to soccer. I love their music. The greatest band ever to come out of England is the Beatles. It's that's simple as that. But when it comes to soccer, England is enemy number one after Brazil.
After Brazil?
For Argentina, yeah.
Well, it's like Brazil. They're up there.
I think it's Brazil and then
England and Germany
and then Germany. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for us, since 1986, when
we're gonna do an episode only on rivalries, which is
that's gonna be.
We're gonna talk about all that.
It's gonna be good.
I think because in the MLS we've got some really cool rivalries coming up, and
super cool.
It's good to understand the whole context about it, and
you know the MLS starts next week or starts this week. The MLS starts this week.
Oh yeah.
The
20s.
Pretty cool. So England, Australia, and I think it's gonna be Australia because they have the home court advantage. These stadiums have been filling up.
Yeah, no, I want Australia all the way.
People are going in, bro, which is fantastic. And it'll be the first time it'll be the only time if Australia wins this World Cup, it'll be the only time that the host nation in Women's World Cup soccer history has won a World Cup in their country, just like the United States did in 99. Was it 99, 91? 91? Let me double check.
I don't know, but I like Australia because they have Skippy the Bush Kangaroo is one of my favorite shows as a kid growing up.
That's amazing.
You should watch that. If you ever want to watch a little sort of a cringy show, it's a Skippy the Bush Kangaroo.
You know what sucks about looking up the women's world soccer, the U.S. women's soccer, is that the women have won so much and the men have won jack crap.
I know.
The men suck. What's going to happen? We have to do an episode about when is the U.S. national team? When are they going to start getting better?
Is the root of it what we talked about earlier?
The root of it could be what we talked about earlier. These expensive youth programs for kids.
Yeah.
But I feel like women have to pay for the same programs. Girls do the same thing, and they're kicking ass.
We need to get that.
Four World Cups.
If you're listening and have kids in soccer programs, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes,
because we want to do some interviews. We want to get some parents in, because we have so far. I gave Eddie's kids he's a boy. Is your friend's also a boy?
Yeah, they got a boy and a girl.
And a girl. Yeah. We want to get more girls' parents' perspectives. I think.
Yeah, 100%. So, what do you think is going to be the final? What do you think? Is it going to be Spain versus England or Sweden versus Australia? What do you think? What do you think, mate? Good eye, mate. Good eye, mate. I really messed up that accent.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'll take your word for it. I'm not. I don't have. I only know that I don't want England to win.
Okay.
Or Sweden to win. So
then your final is going to be Spain against Australia.
I mean, that would be great because then I'll be happy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So my prediction for the final for Women's World Cup is going to be the same as yours: Spain against Australia.
Oh.
And I think Australia wins on penalties.
Oh, again?
It's going to be, instead of 20 penalties taken, it's going to be the longest. It's going to be 30 shots.
What? That's very specific.
It's going to be 30 shots.
All right.
Hey, you can call shit out during games,
and
you've hit the nail on the head.
You want to...
I can also do that.
All right.
I'll wager your lunch.
Okay.
That's all I can afford.
We've arrived at the moment where we're going to...
What's the moment?
That we're going to say what you have to do to win some stuff.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
You arrived at the moment at minute 25 and 30
Well, if somebody left already, they're going to miss out on this.
Yeah, you got to watch the entire episode.
This is pays off to stay. I say this. You are going to post on any of our platforms the outcome. What do you think your prediction is?
Oh, the prediction. Yeah.
Yes.
Before Saturday.
Before Saturday. Before the final. Obviously, we're going to keep an eye on it. If you post your prediction with scores, right?
Bro.
With scores, your prediction of what the final is.
Even if it's approximate.
Yeah, what the final is and what the final score is.
Yes.
The closest, check this out.
I'm listening, bro. I'm excited.
I don't think
I'm freaking out.
I don't think we're going to see how many people, but the closest 5 people throughout all our platforms that are the closest 5 to the actual result will get a free t-shirt.
$1 million. Oh, wait.
We'll send them a free t-shirt.
Okay, t-shirts. Got
it. We'll contact you. We'll ask you for your size. We'll send you a free t-shirt.
You guys have to submit your entries before before
the game.
Before Sunday the 20th.
Well, no.
The game is Sunday 20th.
Yeah, before the game. But it could be like an hour before the game.
But remember, we're on Australia time.
Yeah.
So you have to submit it probably Saturday morning at the latest.
Okay.
You have to make sure that you're ready.
Yeah, and
this is serious. This is a serious contest. It's gonna change your life. You're gonna get a t-shirt.
Yeah, your t-shirt's gonna change your world.
Sorry.
That was great.
I love being here.
Oh, we got to do this.
Hey.
All
right, so say it again. Submit your entry.
So to win, what you do is you go on social, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, or on YouTube, and you just comment.
We have literally 3 followers on Facebook, and I'm one of them.
That's fine. You just comment your prediction for the final of the Women's World Cup, your prediction of the teams and the scores, and whoever is the closest, the 5 people that are the closest,
love it,
will win.
Will win what? What do they win again?
T-shirt.
And
should we do a hoodie? Maybe a hoodie.
Let's do the hoodie.
I don't know. Whatever they choose.
I love the hoodie.
We'll be.
I didn't put it on because I sweat a lot. And
but it's very thin. It's very thin. It's like we're in summer here, so it's.
Hey,
it's very thin.
Right, okay, cool. So that's our women's section, and now, so one of the titles that we were thinking about for this episode is semifinals week. You know how you have finals week for school? No, nobody. No.
No.
Hold on. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
No, this should be this one.
No, I did that one. Turn them off. Okay. So tomorrow are 2 major semifinals. Like we said, the Women's World Cup tomorrow, but also the Leagues Cup tomorrow has their semifinals. And let me tell you something. This Leagues Cup has been fascinating, not only because the arrival of your boyfriend, Messi, because you're going to see later what this man, the lengths through which this man goes through to teach his child about Messi and who Messi is. You're going to see it. It's insane. There are only, out of 47 teams, north, south, east, south, out of 47 teams, there are only 4 teams left, and that's Miami versus Philadelphia Union.
Yep.
Which is going to be really good.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
We're going to watch it together.
Tomorrow at 7. We're going to 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Should we Facebook Live it or
no?
Instagram
We're gonna record ourselves.
We're gonna record ourselves watching it. We're gonna watch the game.
Yeah.
And then Nashville, Monterrey, which I forgot. I went to school in Mexico in Monterrey, Montemorelos, which is south of Monterrey. And I forgot about Monterrey, los Rayados de Monterrey.
Rayados.
Los Rayados, no manches, pues, los Rayados. Órale, pues, no manches. Están bien padres los Rayados. Ahora pe. Nashville against Monterey. And I got to say, again, the Nashville that I saw against Minnesota, holy shit.
Like good?
Amazing.
I didn't see that game.
Goleada. 5-0, bro. Yeah, they killed it. Yeah, but what? I don't
know.
Why are you underestimating a 5-0?
No.
Remember when Colombia beat us 5-0 in Buenos Aires, 93?
That did not happen. You're going to give this guy, the Colombian troll, something to remember? Maybe he didn't even remember that.
I don't think he was born.
That's the only thing that Colombians can say.
I remember that.
Yeah.
No, they can say a lot more than that. Colombia has a lot. They have some stars on the rise, man.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying.
But they always have that over our heads.
Yes,
always.
Absolutely.
The 5-0 in Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing, and they deserved all the glory and praise.
Yes.
What were you gonna say? I apologize.
No. I was gonna say what happened to Mexican teams.
There's only Monterrey. That's it.
I know, but like
I feel like
because okay, let's.
So does that open the can of worms to is La Liga MX better or is MLS better? What's going on? The battle of the leagues, man.
Oh boy!
You think it's not just the battle of the leagues with Saudi Arabia, which we'll talk later. It's also the battle of the leagues between Liga MX because you're seeing a lot more. Parity between Mexican teams and U.S. teams. I'm pretty surprised.
I couldn't believe that almost all the Mexican teams were out. So I mean,
Querétaro lost 2-1 against Philadelphia, and that put Philadelphia in the semifinal.
I mean, Mexican football. So we don't say soccer.
Mexican football.
Mexico and their national team has going through some struggles.
Terrible.
Okay,
yeah,
and
they all coach and everything. Yeah.
Yes. And and I mean, I think it. Do you think it goes, to the league? Granted, in their leagues, there's players from all over the world.
Yeah.
But I almost want to say that there's some teams in the league that are better than their national team.
Oh, 100%. And I also feel like there's probably a realization now that the Mexican league, before they were like MLS whatever, now they're like, oh. Damn, this.
Well, yeah,
they're gaining respect. You know what I mean? They're gaining actual respect in the world, in the CONCACAF Soccer Federation.
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. So we have 4 teams left: Miami, Philly, which is tomorrow at 7, or I think kickoff is at 8. Nashville, Monterrey. Monterrey is the comeback kid of this Leagues Cup because they were losing. I saw the LAFC versus Monterrey game. After watching the Inter Miami Charlotte game in the plane on the flight back, because I was in LA, I was in Los Angeles.
Thank you for telling us for the 7th time.
I told
he
you,
was in
I
LA. Everybody, he went to LA.
It was amazing. I stayed in the West Hollywood, and it was fascinating. But I saw the game on the plane, and Monterrey was losing badly, and they came back up 3-2. So there's still some Mexican presence going on. This is a big deal. What is your prediction between who's going to be in the final? Mexico, hay que ver. Miami versus Philly. Who wins that game? You tell me. You tell me we're in the pink and black Miami color
This is not
hoodie.
Doesn't mean
Come
anything.
on, bro. Come on.
We just did a lot of different colors.
The first one you put on was that one.
This is the third one.
You love Messi, bro.
Well, no, listen. I obviously.
What do you think?
I want Miami to win. Listen, this is what I
Cinderella story of the year.
Yes. And I almost don't want it to happen because this narrative that's happening that this whole thing is orchestrated or like it's crazy, right? But
there's a lot of
you give them
if
it happens, then you give them the.
There we go.
But I want
food.
what I would love would love Miami to at least win 3rd place, and the reason is, and we have 2 more chances to do that because they're gonna go to. They're gonna do the CONCACAF Champions.
Yeah.
The first 3 teams get a pass.
You're right. Absolutely.
So I don't care so much.
You did do your homework, bro.
Well, dude,
I'm so proud of you. You did your homework.
I am not so in love. I mean, I would love for them to win, but I'm not so much looking forward for the win of the championship. But I want them to be top 3 so they can do. So
do you want to hear my final?
I want to hear your final.
My prediction for the final of the Leagues Cup is Inter Miami against Nashville.
Really?
That's going to be a game and a half because Nashville is on a streak. They're murdering it, and they've gotten so much better, and they're able to work under extreme pressure. They came back to win the previous game. What was it against? It was Nashville. I forgot. They came back on their previous game, and I think they're going to do the same thing again here. I think they're like the clutch. They're a clutch team. That's what they are.
Well,
I'll tell you what. And again, Devin, we love you. And I also got my buddy Roy and Wendy. They're in Nashville. We love you guys too. Yes.
And
the kids.
If they're a high-scoring team, I mean, Miami has crap defense. So
crap defense. It's still got a crap defense. But I will say that this Inter Miami game that we saw against Charlotte,
better.
They were considerably better. They had their shit a little bit more together than last time. So they're starting to do something.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the other team, what did they do? Like less than 10 shots on goal or something like that?
No, but they had chances, and I think Miami was able to, hold them at bay, which is good.
All right. Well, that's for the
that's for Leagues
Cup.
Cup, which is tomorrow night, and then that final is on the 19th. That's Saturday the 19th. That's the final for the Leagues Cup. I don't even know where it's going to be at. I should have looked that up.
No, they don't know. It depends on who wins. They go to the stadium. Depends on who wins.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I didn't know that. The Premier League is back on, which is great. It started this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch any games?
Yeah. Roy Kent played. And
Roy Kent?
Yeah.
Roy Kent?
Yeah. And Jamie Todd.
Jamie Todd.
With his puppy.
Oh, we love that show. We're not going to say the name. We don't want to get in trouble. Can we say the name?
Yes.
Ted Lasso.
What do you think? This guy thinks we're going to get sued if we say
scared.
stuff.
This isn't new for me. I don't know.
No, it's fine. Nobody's going to sue us. Apple's going to love us if we say to people to go watch that show, which is incredible.
I got a question for you before we keep going.
Right.
And I know we're at minute 36. We usually finish at minute 38, but we're talking a lot today.
Yeah, so let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
No, hold on. I got a question for you.
What's your question?
Which league is better? Because this episode is called Battle of the Leagues.
Yes.
Which one is better for you, the Saudi League or the MLS?
So what's...
I can't do a drop mic.
What's the Saudi League again?
I know. It's called the Saudi Pro League in the middle of the freaking desert.
It's crazy.
But they're killing it.
I mean,
they're doing something.
So I had the privilege to go to Saudi when I went to Qatar.
I went to California, bitch.
And the money, okay?
Yeah.
That is, we cannot. You know how they say the
money? How?
So you know how
So
we
much
say
money.
the biggest the person with more money is like Jeff Bezos, and between Bezos and that's not true.
No.
Like we don't know.
These sheiks are
we don't know
swimming in cash.
Yeah, I think I've heard
swimming,
that they are in the trillions.
Oh my God.
Okay, so the money over there.
Insane.
So
how
so that's the. I mean,
they can buy anything. They can buy anything, and they have.
Well, they couldn't buy Messi.
They couldn't buy Messi. That's right. Because Messi is moved to Miami, which is literally little Argentina. My wife and I went to South Beach for our little anniversary situation not too long ago, and every boss, what are you gonna do?
Nothing.
What are you gonna do?
Just getting ready.
Every Uber driver, every waiter, everybody was. Thank you very much. And then you spoke in Spanish, Argentinian, bro. Everybody.
Listen, when they won,
we're like a plague over. It's like too much.
When I went to the World Cup, I was only able to watch.
Here we go.
Only one Argentina game because we watched 7 games.
The worst game ever.
We went to that game.
You watched the worst game.
I know.
The one that made me almost cry.
Yeah, and then when it was time to fly back, which is in the middle half of the World Cup, I think we flew back before our game with Mexico. I had a layover in Saudi Arabia for like 16 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So all I could hear in that airport was
Where is Messi? Messi, ciao, ciao. You hear that guy? Messi, ciao, ciao.
When we got on the airplane from Qatar to Saudi, when we got on the airplane, everything they were playing on the screens was highlights from the game. And then we were hearing all these stories about all these players getting Bentleys. Did you hear those stories?
Yeah. Yeah. They have the money out there. I mean, they've bought Ronaldo. They just bought Neymar for.
And I think it's done, right? That's done.
99. Yeah, it's done. It's been confirmed. $99 million to get this guy out there. They bought Benzema.
Yeah. So that which was
Ballon d'Or. They literally bought La Liga, the Spanish league. Basically from Real Madrid and Barcelona. The only guy who didn't go was Messi. That's right. He didn't follow the money. All right. So, you guys, I think we're ready to wrap it up.
We're ready to wrap it up. We're ready to wrap it up.
Anyway, remember tomorrow we have 2 semifinals. Fantastic.
Yes.
Make sure you watch them.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I want to show you
Call
this video.
to action.
I want to show you this video.
What's the video?
So I'm so proud.
Oh my
I have
gosh.
a 1-year-old. Okay.
Can we?
I have a 1-year-old. He just turned 1. Actually, I want to show you. Let me show you this picture. Actually, I'm gonna do this.
Are you gonna put it? Danny, give us a second before.
Not yet the video. But first, I'm gonna show you. He just turned 1.
This guy,
and
is teaching.
I'm gonna show you guys a picture of our birthday, of his birthday. Sorry, because it's a little bit annoying, but also so cute.
Just show it, bro. It's okay.
Here
I was there. It was incredible.
Yeah, so we did a birthday, and we'll show you some pictures as I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
But this was the theme of it, and we call it Campeono because he's a champion and whatever.
1-year-old.
He doesn't even understand. Look at him crying. He doesn't even know what's happening. Yeah.
Oh no.
And so, anyways,
cruel, dude.
It was so fun. We had look at all these cakes and everything Argentina and everything. So I've been teaching him his first word. And
wait, hold on a second. Was this his actual first word?
Yes.
So he didn't learn mommy, papi.
No, he still doesn't say mama or papa.
Love, amor,
Jesus,
quiero,
God,
Jesus,
nothing.
God, nothing.
No, he doesn't say any word yet. He just says blah, 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 blah.
Except until when? Until
last night. And he finally said this one word.
Gosh,
and I'm gonna. Do I play it, Danny, or you play it?
Danny, you play it.
I play it.
You playing it? He's playing it.
Okay.
Danny's
So check this
play
out. Check this out.
This is Messi.
You can't hear it. Can you hear
Messi. Messi.
By the way, look at me. I'm without a shirt. Sorry.
Messi.
Yo, you look amazing. I can't believe this. Look at it.
Yeah! He said it!
And you're celebrating, bro. You guys are celebrating. Like, wow.
Look at that.
Muchacho!
Anyway, so I'm so proud. I think I've accomplished everything as a parent. I think I can hang the gloves. I'm done. Or hang the balls.
Hey, hang the balls. Hey. Wait.
There you go.
Hey,
and so nothing. I wanted to share that with you.
I love it. It's
Since
beautiful.
Seba had a chance to share about.
Hey, did you know I went to California?
Frida last time. So he had that chance. So I wanted to share.
Yeah,
mine.
but
So anyways.
I showed the picture of Frida and it was all messed up.
Are we done?
I think we're done. Make sure you follow us, please.
Yes.
Don't do muchachos. We can't.
No, we're
that
gonna
song
do the
every
interesting,
time.
the intro.
Dale,
song,
dale,
yeah.
dale, so okay. So before I go, make sure you follow us on social media, on Instagram. Soccer is Futbol. You can also follow us on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok.
There you go.
Dale, 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 soccer. Dale, soccer y fútbol. Dale, 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 soccer. Dale, soccer y fútbol. Hey. Dale, dale, dale. What is Messi? Oh, nunca hice vuelta. No, para. Thank you guys. See you soon.
A ver lo que dicen que Seba no juega. A ver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bueno, a ver, yo sigue grabando.
Dale.
Sin mi rodilla. 1, 2, 3, 4.